Hey everyone, it's Mommy Zani here, and oof, today's gonna be a ride. We've got some seriously juicy leaks for Wuthering Waves, and we're diving straight into Ciaccona's full kit, her signature weapon, and her resonance chains. Just a heads up, this info comes from translated sources, so things might shift before release. But even in this early form, she's already looking incredible. Let's kick it off with Ciaccona's basic attack. 4-beat waltz. She performs a graceful 4-hit combo dealing aero damage, and that final 4th hit applies Aero Erosion to enemies. Now here's where it gets cool. After that 4th strike, Ciaccona enters a melodic solo. But if something interrupts her during it, her ensemble high shadow takes over and finishes the move for her. It's stylish, it's seamless, and it really plays into her performance-based identity. She's got all the standard attack options, heavy, mid-air, dodge counter, but her rhythm mechanic is where things get fun. If you dodge during a combo and quickly press attack again, your combo doesn't reset. That's such a slick way to keep up her musical flow mid-battle. Every movement has purpose. Her resonance skill, Harmonic Velocity Sonata, is a dash that deals aero damage and applies Aero Erosion. But there's a bonus. For a short period after using it, Ciaccona's basic attack starts from the 2nd hit instead of the 1st, so you're skipping past the warm-up and jumping right into the rhythm. Now let's talk about her resonance liberation, Singer's Triple Cadenza. This is her ultimate move, and it's just pure elegance. Ciaccona and her ensemble shadow perform the Symphony of Time. When you time your button presses right, you automatically generate the symphony's main theme, recover some energy, deal aero damage to nearby enemies, and apply both Aero Erosion and a special mark called Light Concordance. Oh, and even if you switch characters mid-performance, her shadow will finish the finale for her. This move doesn't just look beautiful, it feels satisfying and keeps your rotation flexible. She's not just built for solo flair either. Her passive skills bring value to the whole team. Her inherent skill, interlude accompaniment, makes Ciaccona and her shadow grant nearby allies a 12% aero damage bonus with each melodic solo. And yes, it stacks. Then there's Wind of Rinascita, which increases the damage dealt by her heavy attack, Quartet, by a solid 30%. So when she goes all in, she really goes in. Now let's clarify her intro and outro skills, since they're easy to confuse if we don't break them up. Intro skill, Wind-Picking Troubadour. This is what happens when Ciaccona enters the field. She deals aero damage, and for a short time, her normal attack jumps straight to the 3rd hit. That means less build-up, more action. Outro skill, Harmony Guides the Wind. This is her exit move when you swap to another character. It makes enemies nearby take 100% more Aero Erosion damage for 30 seconds. That's a crazy setup for the rest of your team to follow up with hard-hitting aero abilities. Major synergy potential. Let's move on to her Resonance or Forte Circuit, Symphony of Wind and Poetry. Here's where things get really flashy. Once Ciaccona builds 3 stacks of melody, earned by landing the 4th hit in her basic combo or using her resonance skill, her heavy attack transforms into Heavy Attack, Quartet. This sends out a barrage of musical energy that pulls enemies in and deals massive aero damage. It's not just a burst, it's the moment. Now for her full sequence nodes, these are her power-ups unlocked as you collect her copies. Sequence Node 1, Troubadour's Overture of the Past Wind, increases her interruption resistance during normal attacks. On top of that, her attack is boosted by 35% when casting normal attacks. She becomes more stable and deals more damage at the same time. Sequence Node 2, Legato Sound of the Four Seasons. During her resonance liberation, all characters on your team get a 40% aero damage bonus. It's a group-wide symphony of destruction. Sequence Node 3, Improvisation of this Starry Moment. Casting her 4th normal attack gives an extra stack of melody. Plus, her resonance skill gains an additional charge. That means more dashing, more stacking, more rhythm control. Sequence Node 4, Toccata and Fugue. Her heavy attack, Quartet, and her resonance. Liberation now ignore 45% of enemy DF. That's a huge damage spike, especially against high defense enemies. Sequence Node 5, Eternal Narrative Poem, dedicated to the long summer. Resonance liberation damage is increased by 40%, and characters near Ciaccona take 30% less damage while it's active. She's dishing out damage and protecting her allies at the same time. Support DPS perfection. Sequence Node 6, Finale Without End. This one is pure chaos in the best way. When her Resonance Liberation deals damage, it gains 80% extra crit DMG. You'll be watching health bars melt. Absolutely bonkers. And now, let's talk about her signature weapon because, oh my god, it is stacked. It comes with a base attack of 500 and a substat of 36% crit rate. Already top tier. But the passive? That's where it gets cracked. It gives a 12% attack boost automatically. Then, when you apply Aero Erosion to an enemy, you gain a 20% arrow damage bonus for 10 seconds. Sounds great already, right? But get this. If the enemy is already affected by Aero Erosion, their arrow resistance drops by 12% for 20 seconds. That's not just personal damage, it's a full-on debuff to make the whole arrow team stronger. It's basically her perfect dance partner. Ciaccona's kit feels like a seamless performance, beautiful, layered, and deadly. She's got tempo control, team buffs, huge burst windows, and that elegant flair that just makes her fun to watch. Whether you're building her as a main DPS or a hybrid arrow support, she's going to steal the spotlight, and probably your Astrites too. So here's my final take. Ciaccona is shaping up to be one of the most versatile and stylish characters we've seen. Her rhythm-based gameplay rewards timing and awareness, but never feels clunky or punishing. She has great self-sustain with melody stacking, strong synergy with arrow comps thanks to Aero Erosion and Resistance Shred, and a killer signature weapon that takes her from strong to borderline broken. And those sequence nodes? They just crank everything to 11. If you're looking for a unit that brings both elegance and impact to your team, Ciaccona looks like a must-pull. She's got the looks, she's got the numbers, and she's got the team utility. I'm definitely excited to try her out when she drops, and I can already tell she's going to feel amazing in actual gameplay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you hyped for Ciaccona? Planning to pull her? Building that arrow comp? I want to hear all of it. And if this breakdown helped fuel your hype just a bit more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next wave of Wuthering updates. Thanks for chilling with me today. Take care, stay sharp, and keep vibing to that Wuthering rhythm.